Hello, everyone, and welcome back to digital marketing for hotels. We were looking at digital marketing tactics. We already saw online travel agents, Facebook ads, Google ads, and we also saw retargeting ads. Now we are going to look at something different, something new, something exclusively digital, which is which are organic tactics. So let's start. So what is organic tactics? Imagine one of your customers is looking for a hotel, and so how many ways the guy will be aware of your hotel? One way can be one way can be maybe offline ads like a billboard ad, radio ad, newspaper ad, TV ad, or any kind of offline ad. You can show this ad, and maybe you can get more bookings. Maybe, just like we saw, you can show different types of digital ads like Facebook ads, Google ads, or you can use online travel agents, and you can get more bookings. So all these things we talked about, every single place you have to pay something. When we talk about traditional advertising like newspaper ads, you have to pay newspapers for running your ad. If we talk about TV ads, you have to pay news channel owners to pay for the ads. For radio ads, you have to pay radio people. For billboard ads, you have to pay the billboard owner. For Facebook ads, similarly in digital also, you have to pay Facebook, you have to pay Google, you have to your online travel agent will take some commission. So every single place you have to pay something. Now we are going to look at a free tactic. So this is all, both of these strategies were paid tactics. Now we are going to look at an organic tactic. So this organic tactic is only digital, and it came with internet, it came with digital marketing, because what happens is, whenever you post something on any social media platform, imagine you post an image on Facebook. So all your friends will be able to see that image. But similarly, you can create a business page and you can regularly post some kind of content on Facebook. So all the people who have liked your page will see that content. So you are actually communicating with some kind of audience, even though it's not your target audience. But if you create content in such a way which attracts your target audience, slowly you will gain followers. Slowly people will look at your pages. So slowly through page followers, people all who are following your page will you can communicate with them, right? So through this organic tactic also you can get more hotel bookings. Understand some more. So let's look at all the different platforms and let's see how they all work. So how long does content last on each platform? It's also a question. Once we answer this question, you'll understand the power of each and every platform. So here is a image you can see. On Twitter, content lasts for only 18 minutes. Mostly Twitter is for trending things, for trending topics. If you write something on trending topics, it may last longer, but on an average, your tweet is going to show up to people who are available for 18 minutes, around 18 minutes. On Facebook, it lasts around 5 hours. On Instagram, it is going to last around 21 hours. On LinkedIn, it's going to last for 24 hours. On YouTube, 20 plus days. And on Pinterest, 4 days. And the biggest one is blog for 2 years. If you write a blog post, there is a chance that for 2 years, people will, if people type something on Google, they might end up on your blog, even though you have written the blog 2 years ago. So that is an advantage. But you might be thinking what kind of content you are going to write, and maybe you are going to just write book my hotel. No, that's not how content marketing works. The type of content should be focused on, you should create a content with a focus in mind, and the focus should be to attract your target audience. And how to attract your target audience? Just provide them value. People say, like, there are many great marketers like Philip Kotler. He believes that marketing is a value creation process. So you have to help your target audience in their buying journey. So for example, your customer may be looking for hotel in Pune. If you want to attract people who are looking for hotel in Pune, the guy is obviously thinking about traveling in Pune. So you can create a beautiful blog. You can create multiple blog posts describing about Pune city, places to visit in Pune city, uh, places to visit, or maybe popular tourist destination, why they are famous, what is their importance, what's the history behind them. Just talk about the city, talk about, post beautiful images on Pinterest, maybe hire a travel influencer, or maybe you yourself can start a YouTube channel and get slowly start getting followers, and slowly your channel will build up, and you can do some things like that. On Instagram you can post images, you can even refer to other people. Someone, if someone visits your hotel, people tag your hotel on Instagram, you can refer to them, see this is a happy customer. You can post these things on Facebook also. On Twitter, if sometimes a celebrity comes up to your hotel, you can post some things about celebrity, what they wrote about that celebrity. On Twitter you can write lines, and there is another option, you can create one blog post, and then you can just replicate that blog post into all the platforms. Just you can take the images from the blog, post them on Instagram. You can convert the blog into video by talking in person, or by maybe creating presentation like you are seeing right now, and you can put that on YouTube, and it will get more views. Slowly you will get more followers, slowly people will start appreciating your work, and this is how you can attract your target audience. So this is a great method. And you don't, it may look very very difficult, and it is difficult to create content regularly, but you don't have to go for all the platforms. You can even choose just one platform to start with, and then slowly keep on increasing. For example, you are a good speaker, so you started creating YouTube videos. So once your YouTube video starts growing, people start coming to you, people will start listening to you, then you can promote your other channels through YouTube. You can say that I'm now available on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. So now people will be available on Instagram, people will start liking your page on Instagram. So it will come up in the search section, people will start like sharing your content on Facebook, your fans. So you will get even more audience. So this strategy actually grows exponentially, and it's free. For uh, uh, one more thing, what is SEO, you might be thinking. This the title of this slide is content marketing and SEO. SEO is, it may look like very complicated thing, but it's just search engine optimization. Search engine means Google is a search engine, and writing content for Google is search engine optimization. So you have to just keep on creating blog posts which are going to last obviously for 2 years, which is long time, and you will keep getting visitors. And another advantage, let me tell you, once people, for example, someone lands on your page which you have created for Pune region, so you already know that this guy is interested in Pune. This guy is looking for traveling in Pune. Then you can use retargeting ads, and you can show this guy all the hotels ads of Pune region. So this content marketing, this strategy can help you with advertising as well, right? So this is a new method. This is a great method to get more bookings, to attract more audience, and the best thing about it is that it grows exponentially, because once you start getting more subscribers on YouTube, once you start getting more followers on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you will your post will start reaching more and more people, and slowly it one time will come where you don't even have to use paid advertising to reach more people, because you already have such a good social media presence. So guys, this was the last tactic. Thank you for watching all my tactics. Thank you for listening to all the strategies which I told you. If you have reached this point, then you have listened to me, and thank you for listening to me. Thank you for everything. Thank you.